Hey guys, me Kickassreaction here, and we are back with some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That's the one.
You want to try that again, or are we running with that?
Oh, no, we're going. All fuck-ups and everything.
Hell yeah. By the way, hey guys, it's me, Shark.
Yes, in case you're worried he wasn't coming back.
Yeah, I just guiding him through the parts that he had done. Nah, he's by himself now. It's over. GG's.
Yep, this game was too boring for the Ace Attorney enthusiast. In the last part, we cleared up day 1 of Mia's trial, and yeah, kind of completed the first case of the game, the first phase, I should say, of the game, since, you know. Yeah,
we embarrassed Gumshoe, we fucked up April May, and we pissed off Edgeworth. That's pretty much the summary of what happened. And now we're looking for this mystery man that was staying with Miss May. We
haven't even met yet. Yeah, we're going for May's sugar daddy now, who again we haven't actually met yet, and gonna get our true trial on. I assume also we won't have Edgeworth as our opponent, given that we exposed in the actual trial he is kind of forging evidence in this one, for whatever fucking reason.
Well, we've accused him. We didn't really prove it, but we've certainly put suspicion on him.
His look of utter shitting himself is enough proof of that.
Oh god, that is one of the greatest faces in the history of Ace Attorney. Edgeworth's just full-blown what the fuck it just happened face.
I'm losing to a child.
God, the sprites in these games are so good.
Well, they are upscaled.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still the same sprites. They're just higher quality now.
There's no pixels anymore.
Yeah.
Now let's play this 8-bit.
Yeah, we lost like 2 lines here, but it's right after the trial. You were amazing in there. Oh.
Yeah, we can't backtrack for whatever reason. In a visual novel, there's no way of going back up the text dialogue box.
Yeah, it would have been cool if they added
even in the remake.
I mean, like, I get that it wasn't in the original game because it was on a fucking Game Boy, but
so sus.
It would have been cool. Yeah, I want to say, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I played Ace Attorney 5. There might be a log in Ace Attorney 5, maybe.
Oh, nice! 5th game in. How generous.
Well, to be fair, all of those other games prior to it were on the Game Boy, I guess, and DS, which, you know, I would have liked to log on the DS, but
yeah, you could easily do that on the DS.
It probably could have been doable on a Game Boy Advance, to be fair, but
anyway, let's go. Am I Maya?
You were amazing in there. No, I'm Maya. Okay. I'm both of the sisters, actually.
Yeah, I thought that was right, yeah. Oh my god, movement.
I think I might be your newest fan. It's so funny, because what I will say about the movement is I actually think the movement, I don't know if it looks worse, but it doesn't look better than the old games. It's really funny. It'll be really interesting to see with the new trilogy, because they've remade that. Because in the new trilogy, even in Ace Attorney 4, which, like, quality-wise didn't look that much better than the first 3 games, the actual animations were way smoother in Ace Attorney 4. And then 5 and 6 were 3DS, so those were actually looked decent enough. So it'll be interesting, because I know that these remakes were more focused just on making the graphics look better than the actual animations and stuff.
60 frames in an old game? What is this madness?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing the job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Really dreamy, brooding, hot, sexy.
Girl, we're in Japan. Well, actually, we're in Japan. Go for it if you want, I guess. But come on, pick sides. Huh? You don't like my hedgehog hair?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips.
Okay.
That's an interesting thing to be attracted to. It sent shivers up my spine, especially when he was telling me that I deserved to die.
Okay, Sayaka, let's calm down. If you say so.
Oh, come on, Phoenix. We all know that you feel the same way. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
No.
No, this isn't the Larry case. We ain't finishing this in like an hour.
We're on the 3rd hour. The trial alone was about an hour and a half.
Yeah, the trial alone was probably longer than the entire first episode.
It was the same length. Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Aha! Now your orgasm face gone, you bitch.
Oh, I see.
Not so hot now, are we? But I got a great lead in today's trial.
The lead?
Everyone on the opposing side is a crook. Miss May, the flowery bastard, the butler, even the fucking attorney.
I mean, the bellboy didn't do anything. He was just getting horned up by Miss May.
Mm-hmm. That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
They arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Trust me, they'll get her very far in a cell. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. We've still got another 3 to 4 hours yet.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. Quite a bold claim there.
Yeah? I'm counting on you.
Could be out of the state by now, for all you know. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it may come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record.
That's all we got from
Victim
April May
dodged an
that
attack
still
ran to the
counts.
right, but she was caught and struck. Interesting.
That's all we got left.
I don't know how much good this will do me at all, but okay. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating.
Hell yeah!
Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free.
Let's go. Here we go. Yep. Oh.
Well, that would have been a good time to stop.
God, I'm so stupid. See, dude, literally when we finished the trial, I was thinking, like, isn't there a to be continued after the trial? And then it didn't happen.
You cannot trust this man to be a guide for anything.
Okay, so now we know, for the rest of the game, when we finish a trial day, just wait for the to be continued, because it's coming.
Yes.
Same with the investigations, obviously.
Received.
Yeah. Because in this game, it should be very easy that all the videos should hopefully either stop at a to be continued or a end.
For real.
Should be pretty easy to do that.
Alright then, September 7th. Oh, go on.
Oh yeah. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
In Gotham.
Sure, why not?
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see? I didn't expect anyone to come visit me in such a dank place like this.
Bro, using dank in the early 2000s? Let's go.
It's really quite moving. I don't remember what the fuck I did with this girl.
Yeah, it was kind of like a cutesy leaning, and then as she gets more, crazy, kind of more demented, and then a bit of Jill.
And hotter. Nah, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. In fact, I'm gonna plan your death right now. Expect to see me again in the second or third game. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask, as if we'd get anything useful out of this cotton candy-haired bitch. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Damn, the burns.
You really gotta get a different hairstyle, bro. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
I don't think so. He looks like he's chilling.
I don't think he's real. Oh. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? Well, for starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Whacked, huh? Quite the interesting terminology, considering the first two deaths.
Damn.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks,
I don't think she's
noticed.
gonna take anything from your... You could try to talk to her, but yeah, I think she's just gonna stonewall it. Sometimes characters are not in the mood to respond to anything.
I feel like that's the case of a lot of them at this point. About the man who stayed in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose! Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. So I do have...
She's probably gonna... So she's probably gonna stonewall that. You could try the wiretap, but I don't think... I think we probably need something that we don't have yet. So we're probably gonna have to come back here and hit her with some hard truth.
Maybe. Why did you place a wiretap on Maya's phone?
Mia.
Shut up. Ah, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
I wonder why.
Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May.
Unless you're the government.
Still a crime. Just no repercussions.
I think it's a crime in your country. I don't think it's a crime in mine, as far as the government doing that.
Is anything really a crime if there's no consequences in the end? Oh, and I suppose you learned in that lawyer school,
Yeah.
Creep! This woman is impossible to talk to, so I'll just stare at her instead.
Yeah, I mean that's the perfect shot there.
Honestly, this girl's more impossible to speak to than a very lovely, violet-haired detective that I know all too well. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Fuck. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! But bottom?
That's
Yeah,
the
why
word you
not?
focus on, Phoenix?
I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Aw,
Either
did
or.
you get outed for having them faked?
Alright, well it looks like we can't do shit with her, so...
Yeah, no, we
She's
can't do
definitely
shit.
going to be relevant later. We're going to need to get something to shove in her face or tits.
Well, it hasn't been shoved there before.
Hey, it's the British boy.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the gateway's rep, as they say.
Gatewater.
Rep? Huh?
Gatewater.
What did I say?
Gateway.
Yeah. Rep. Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murder used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. I don't think the wiretap would be the main attraction for most people. Really the argument of who stayed here.
I was about to say, if you could get Miss May in there 24/7.
If you promise to never, like, wash the sheets, then yeah.
Oh no, that sounds so Japanese.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. I mean, who doesn't like a nice iced coffee? Let's be real. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Did she have any
Kind of our
underwear in the washer?
We kind of got our generic investigation theme going here.
Huh? There's a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretape. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Fucking loony. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? I bet there's something behind it, Phoenix. Come on. By this point, there's tons of movies depicting this. Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Nope, you fucking idiot, you didn't even try it. Nice weather today again. I can see Faye and Co. Law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a... What? We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. What the fuck?
Wow.
Alright, we're in America. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill.
Like I said, this is simultaneously Tokyo and Los Angeles at the exact same time. Don't ask questions.
Some weird alternate universe where the continents fused at some point.
Yes, Japanifornia, as it's called.
Of course. Just kidding, sir. Yeah, that's not a joke. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing I catch in here. God damn it, they already fucking made it and changed the sheets.
No, you know what happened?
Moron.
You know what happened? The bellboy fucking stole the sheets for himself.
Ah, I respect it. A vase, as expected. Now, I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Cool. We'll be meeting a particularly flowery fucker soon.
No, I do love how there's just like, oh, there was one there. Kind of like under the table, it looked like? Yeah. I think this is actually for the bottle of glass.
I wish you had one of those... Oh, what? So I can't click directly on it, but the fucking table
No, I
thing?
think you could, but it's like if you're... Yeah, I don't know. It's just sus. I think you're supposed to click on the glasses, but it's in its hit range.
A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Because they have, like...
It's part of the attraction.
Like, DNA lip touch on them?
Oh, that maybe too, but...
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. It will be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Are you the owner or just a fucking staff member? What the hell's going on here?
Nobody knows. Anyways, we can present stuff to him if you want. Oh yeah, we haven't even talked to him, I forgot.
Yeah. About Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? Yeah!
I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy.
Honestly, fucking British people.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression.
What the fuck? Shut up!
This motherfucker. I knew it from
One,
the
that's
moment
such
I
a
saw
dumb
him,
joke.
sir.
But also, it is kind of funny that this fucking gay-ass looking bellboy would find fucking JoJo's character to be a lady killer. That's pretty funny. Yeah!
He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
What the fuck?
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
There we go.
A
So we need a photo of our JoJo's boy.
Could I not have just taken a screen cap of when he killed her? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Yeah, of course you do. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. Oh no, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Nice.
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Doesn't really strike family hotel motif, does it? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set.
god. So yeah, we can present stuff to him if you want.
Okay, the glass shards weren't brought up in the last case.
I wonder if I'm like on it. Dude, is literally nobody in this case? Like, I don't. To be fair, I don't remember specifically when that starts being a meme, but I'm pretty sure it starts in the first game. I just think in later games it becomes like almost everyone responds to it.
Interesting. I'm sorry. All I could think of. Okay, yeah, nothing. Once again, just fuck
Doesn't
all.
look like it, unless anything specifically feels like it would. Yeah, none of this sounds like it would specifically. I mean, maybe the wiretap, or did you just try that?
I just tried that.
Oh, okay, yeah, then we're good. Yeah, might as well move on then.
All right then. Well, there's only
So we
so
can
many
go to
places
the
we
well.
can check.
We're going to a law office, but it's your choice which one. Scene of the crime, or go visit Grossberg again.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. September 7th.
Yeah, I know the
Fanco
fucking time.
offices. Well, it actually didn't tell you the time.
Looks like. Okay, yeah, one thing. There's like 4
what's
and
up?
6 is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight.
Yes.
He has an evaluation report coming up in a month, in case you didn't know. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though.
The plant's there, though.
Oh yes, plants. Mia's favourite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now.
It's funny because in this chapter, he doesn't know the name of the plant.
So,
I know the name of the plant. But I can't tell you because Phoenix doesn't know.
it's a fucking plant.
This is the most devastating moment in the history of the of this series that I can't tell you the name of the plant. I'm so sad.
Why is that one folder in the corner different from all the others?
Yeah, that does look kind of suspicious.
Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia.
Sag.
You couldn't cram all legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. But some of the files this is fucking stacked beyond belief.
Nah, maybe
I'm
you
imagining
noticed something.
things.
But he's just imagining things, so apparently we're not gonna
Interesting.
dive further into that. That's interesting detail.
I mean, it does stand out quite a bit. That's kind of funny. I can't go beyond the text box.
Huh. Interesting.
Fun UI gimmicks like that. An old movie poster. I bet it's like Crocodile Dundee or some shit. Apparently this was
Maybe
the
we'll
first
find
movie that
out
made Maya
one day.
cry when she saw it. I don't care that much. I'll have to check it out one of these days. It's like fucking King Kong or something.
Maybe Phoenix will go to see the movie or watch it and someone will die or something.
It's an old movie. You're not going to see it in theaters.
Well, you never know. Sometimes they show old movies.
Yeah, stuff that's like critically acclaimed.
Maybe it is.
Then Phoenix would know of it.
Not necessarily. It's Phoenix.
So?
It's Phoenix.
He's not a neat. The sky is
No,
blue,
but-
and so am I.
What the fuck?
There's that hotel right across the way. What fucking pointless dialogue. Okay.
Yeah, it's there though. So I guess nothing to do there yet. So I guess we're going to Grossberg. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices.
Huh. Hey, finally got rid of that ugly fucking painting. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... it was a fisherman, I think.
Go for it.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it a very memorable painting? Anywho.
Yeah, it's like really none of those things. It's just like he
Oh.
has no idea.
Oh, fuck. Hey, what's this? It's like a very convenient, very odd photo.
2 photos, though. But there's 2, apparently.
Yeah, that would have taken up too much space. What's this?
Well, it's supposed to be the other ones under it, but...
There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in a pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B.
I'll just say this. You might want to remember DL6. Like, forever.
Fuck that.
It won't be the last time you hear that. That's all I'll say.
Interesting. Let's take a look at these.
See, I would look at both of them, because they're both interesting.
Alright. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. I'm sure I haven't. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Ah, stealing. Perfect.
So we have some woman, and then obviously JoJo.
Fuck me.
What a design. So good.
My god. Somehow he doesn't even look as silly as a JoJo guy.
What's interesting is, like I said, we have this picture of this guy, but so there's a lot of questions here. It's why does Grossberg have a picture of this guy as well as the woman?
Oh, that's kind of terrifying. Imagine if this fucker is daddy. He's just killing his family off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a thought. But so he has the picture of the guy as well as some woman, and then the other thing is what the fuck happened to his painting that was supposedly worth $3 million that he loved so much and wouldn't sell, and all of a sudden his painting's gone. So there's a lot of sus shit going on with Grossberg right now.
Moved it in his $30,000 mansion.
That's a cheap mansion.
I mean, it's 2000s. That's like 100 grand these days. You get that back then, probably.
That's still not a mansion. Certainly not in LA or Tokyo.
300,000.
So you're only allowed. So you could only take one of the photos at a time. So you want to have JoJo photo, or do you want to have random woman photo?
Can I come back here later?
Potentially. I mean, you can come back to the loft, of course.
But can I switch the photos?
Maybe. You might have a situation where like things progress.
This guy is fucking useless as a guide, folks. Let it be known here.
Well, I'm trying not to give away.
I think I'll swap them. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally.
So I mean, obviously, we know we have a use for this. We actually have. We have one use for sure, possibly 2 for this photo, because we know we could give this to the bellboy, and we could maybe give this to. We could maybe give this to April.
I was thinking also Maya, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. In fact, I did
just say this could be Daddy.
Yeah, I would honestly, like, if possible, try and show both of the pictures to, like, as many people as possible, to be honest. Because we don't know who the woman is. We have, like, no idea what's up with the woman. But that's the thing. Right now, yeah, it's April.
I can't see Maya right now.
At the moment. Yeah, she's probably in more questioning or something.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? Yes. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Hey, let's go.
Oh, man, imagine. Fucking bald Phoenix, be wild.
I can't imagine how much art there already is of that now.
Oh, probably.
Have a look at this. Look, I said several times, I'm not telling you.
Oh,
well.
The music stopped. Uh-oh.
Someone's mask is just gone.
Yeah, once we broke her in the trial, she's just out of it.
Where did you? Haha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I mean, I got a screenshot I took earlier from the murder. You want to see it?
So we're like so close. So we need something else to get April. I would just check talk real quick just to make sure there isn't any. Sometimes talking points get added. Yeah, that man.
Oh. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me more about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No.
Damn.
See?
Damn.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk.
So yeah, probably the bellboy. He can,
I don't think the bellboy's gonna make her talk.
No, but the bellboy can verify that he was actually the guy with her. Because he did say that if you showed him a picture, he'd be like, hell yeah.
They both have very silly JoJo hairstyles.
Yeah, he did compare himself to the guy.
Even the ears and the facial structure. Aside from that fucking nuts chin.
Yeah.
Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. I can introduce you to a much better detective with much better violet hair than this motherfucker. Trust me. She could also dominate the entire universe of Ace Attorney by herself. No, I don't. Without a doubt, this is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an...
affidavit.
Affidavit, swearing that's him. An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this.
It's kind of like a sworn testimony outside of court, so like it can be used in court.
Ooh, this is interesting.
I do appreciate that even though this is like a linear game, I do find it amusing that you're enjoying the fact that there are just these like random little decision points.
Yeah. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I always wanted to write an affidavit.
Affidavit, yeah.
From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
He's
just
really
hurry up and
saying
write
affidavit.
it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record.
So now we have like legal, like a legal sworn testimony that the guy with Miss May was Mr. Purple Hair.
Sure. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this.
So now we have what we need. And now we're on page 2 of evidence. Yep.
20 pieces of evidence? My god.
Yeah, we're not messing around. Case 2, and we already got all this fucking evidence.
Alright, big tits, it's time to show up. Oh, I can't just skip it over anymore. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears or push her hard.
Your call.
You should have worded that better, but yes, I'm pushing her hard. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act.
Damn!
If you don't talk, I'm taking this to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing.
That's a good point.
I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Yeah, but why would I care? He's a fucking bellboy.
No, he's talking about, well, the guy.
Oh. Wait, who was speaking there?
Phoenix was talking to him.
Oh, I was doing the May voice. I
Oh.
thought May was talking. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Oh. Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. My sugar daddy, as it were.
Red White.
Oh, fuck off. He's neither red nor white. What is with these fucking names?
So,
Red White.
There's a really funny joke about his name that I won't be able to say until you finish the trilogy. And I'm not even kidding.
What?
Yeah.
The president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Wow, so he's literally red, white, and blue. Nice.
Yeah, at the end of the cutscene at the beginning, the last words you see are red, white, blue.
Nice. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. Is there a certain... Do you know of a certain girl who wears gloves all the time that might be employed in this corporate?
God.
About yay tall, violet hair. Way hotter than you.
Damn. I mean, facts, but damn.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Jesus!
Nice.
That's not good.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Well, Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Faithful May couldn't have done it. That leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit is discarded. What?
Well, we got the value out of it. We needed.
And now the man's been moved.
We found
Very
him.
cool.
So now we have another option. I mean, if you want to go straight, okay, we're going straight to Blue Corp. Hey, that looks familiar.
Oh yeah, it was some
September
big 7th.
Blue Corp Incorporated CEO's office.
What's with the surreal decor?
Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name! What's your name? Oh my god. So in the Ace Attorney anime, so I don't know if this is a thing in the original game, but in the Ace Attorney anime, so like obviously the characters have like different quirks sometimes. The quirk for Red White in the Japanese version is that he tries to speak English. So the idea is that he can't speak English, but he tries to speak English. So it's such a great line. The voice acting is unbelievable. It's like, what's your name? And it's like, they got like the most Japanese guy who doesn't speak English on purpose to play him. It's so funny.
I might have to go and have a look at that when this is done.
That's something that is worth it. I'd have to check what episode it is, because it obviously it'd be like 3 or 4 or somewhere. It's like episode 3 or 4. Because I think episodes 2 to 4 of the anime cover this case, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, it's so funny. He's so funny in the anime. In the original Japanese voicing. I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Because his gimmick in the English version is he makes up words that aren't even real.
we did have one of those in the first part.
Yeah, he just keeps making up words.
Right. Phoenix Wright, because I'm always right in the cases. Don't wear it out.
Is there?
Inquirkably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
You can't even speak English in an English-speaking country. What is this guy's problem?
Possibly English-speaking country. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. That's not what CEO means. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the word elite challenged. This guy's so good.
Okay. What a fruitcake. What
Dude,
a
Phoenix,
puff.
Dude, Itter Phoenix is so savage. If he said half the shit that goes through his head, man. If only.
Alright, you flowery fucker, let's get down to business.
Oh, I mean, JoJo's. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. It's over 9,000!
Yes, sir. Holy shit. God,
Let's just
Red
get
White.
straight to business, you bitch.
Oh, you're not even gonna talk to him. You're just gonna throw it at him.
Yes. About this picture.
Gorgeous! That's a picture of me! Ah, I see it was taken in the prime of my youth, about 10 years ago, at a guess.
Wow, you look good for your age then. You haven't aged a day.
Yeah, we might. I don't know if we have his age. I don't know if we have his profile yet, but. Well, yeah, go ahead.
The hotel bellboy says he saw this man on the night of the murder.
On closer inspection, he does look a lot like me, but I'm afraid this is someone else.
Okay then.
I love Red White so much. Holy shit. Nope, that's definitely not me. He's far too young.
Well, damn, don't let yourself get done in that badly, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
come
do we
on.
have his profile yet? Or can we check the... I think...
How do I... How do I do
Press
that?
back. Court record from
right.
here. And now press court record from here, and then profiles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
we
sir.
do.
39.
39. So he's unlikely to be dad because Maya's 27, and I mean, I guess hypothetically, if there's multiple fathers, he could possibly be Maya's father, because Maya's 17.
Fair. Or is he lying about his age?
I mean, given he's the CEO of this big company, I would imagine it's probably public record.
Probably, yeah.
We might as well just... Oh, yeah. Okay. I am terribly sorry, but that really doesn't seem to concern me at all. We could probably just start
well,
talking to him.
Let's see if this finally works.
I doubt it, yeah.
Alright,
So
there's nothing in this
No, I
game about
swear to God. No, I swear to God, it is me.
this. 3 chances you're out, and this is like the 6th one you've had.
No, I swear. I don't think it's gonna happen this case. Like, it's clearly nobody's doing it this case, but...
I feel like some pretty substantial characters are being introduced in this case, though.
It's because they didn't come up with the meme yet, clearly.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat.
Oh, a lot more than that.
What a shock it was to hear what she has done. I mean, to be fair, it's 50-50 whether this guy is into someone like April.
Who wouldn't be?
It's
Cute
50-50
and
50-50
like monster
whether
dominant
he's in-
side? I mean...
50-50 whether he's into tits at all.
Dude. Anyone can turn, it just takes enough power and temptation.
Oh my goodness.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Does
Yeah.
she steal information as well?
Because that's the thing, right? Like, information gathering conglomerate is what he described Blue Corp as, but obviously tapping phones is very much illegal.
Does slipping filing pieces off of shelves count as information gathering?
But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat.
Yeah.
On the night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room.
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Another nice reference.
God,
Still,
this guy's so good.
Mr. White, if I may even call you that, the hotel
If that is your real name.
The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. What are we doing right now, then?
Gave up pretty quick on that.
If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand.
That's an excellent idea.
Honestly. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
Cool. The fucking painting. Let the painting go, man. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. I've seen it before. When did you get it? Is this a one-time option?
Choose whatever you want.
Is it a one-time option, though?
Just choose whatever you want.
Say, when did you get that painting?
No idea. I forgot.
Well, I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Bitch, say that again.
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer.
I beat Edgeworth yesterday, bitch. Come at me.
Well, you didn't beat him, but... Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada.
I'd say I won that one.
I mean, the game's not over yet. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
I have to beat the game to consider me beating him?
No, I'm saying that you haven't beaten, like, the case. Nobody's won the case yet.
What? Blah, 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 blah. He punched me.
Yep.
He fucking punched me.
Yeah, that's why I normally say that you probably want to, yeah, go down the list. Like I said, even when new things pop up, you usually want to go top to bottom with the text, with the talk options.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly have a lot of people in your pocket, but I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. God damn it.
I am nothing but a piss ant to you, aren't I?
Even when he's not making up words, he's using the wrong words at the wrong spots. It's great. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossbergs, yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you.
Is he even alive?
Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Bro literally just beat the shit out of Phoenix and was like, yeah, okay, bye.
Oh.
Yeah, so tone-wise, it's kind of a little... Yeah, because now we can't talk to him about Blue Corp. Because now he's all salty.
Yeah.
Would you be kind to... Yeah. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. So, yeah. Because that was like a plot thing. That was the thing you had to talk to him about. Should we go straight to Grossberg or do something else? Yeah, we could obviously examine. This is the first time we've been in this room.
Why does Wright have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities.
Yep.
I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Oh, good lord, what the fuck?
Oh, you didn't even notice? You didn't notice that?
Not until now. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, this is making a lot more sense now.
Got a lot of, like, Atlas references here.
A statue of a man holding up the world. Someone's compensating for something. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. I am the one who knocks.
Sure.
An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges special runner-up. Best participation. Judges Corporation Award. Special good try prize. What the fuck? The word judges and special kind of stand out. He's probably strong-armed them into giving him something.
So he didn't win
This
the
man
competition.
is not in
but
danger.
because-
This man
yeah.
is the danger. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential.
Sure. Hi again.
Well, let's get it going.
Let's get back to Grossberg, and there he is.
Finally.
Ahem!
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Oh my god. Ahem! Phoenix doing the Grossberg. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. Jesus. Oh, I finally said one out loud.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did.
What a fucking cheeky bastard.
Yeah, the guy who said he had no time and couldn't defend Maya because he didn't have he was too busy, and he literally went to watch the trial.
I was too busy rearranging my schedule to watch this magnificent trial.
Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? And what, pray tell, was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Then why didn't you defend her? My boy,
Really?
I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I needed more time to think about it, my boy.
Whatever, he does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is.
Yeah, you can kind of put two and two together at this point.
So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just...
Anything you want, yeah.
Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed.
It does kind of stand out.
Yeah. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
And a nice big chunk of fresh paint on the wall.
Oh, here it comes.
Okay, you're freaking me out now. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. You better not be old bum
Connected,
chum.
you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Yes.
Yep.
It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
Whoa, what? My boy!
You sent that painting to him! As a sign of undying love.
My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you! Where do you get these bizarre ideas, Joes?
Yeah, honestly, the internet isn't even an excuse by this point.
Holy shit, Phoenix.
I don't understand
God.
how you could.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to. Sometimes, yeah, you see that, yeah, no hesitation. I love that. You were like, hell yeah. This is too stupid. This is what we need a little more of in Danganronpa is fucking shit like that. That one's great. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous.
Well, we probably will. We'll get a bunch more silly. We'll probably get some silly cast members as we go along. We really just had like Jill.
But I just mean more of those like options where you get to say something fucking stupid like that.
I mean, you do get that in the trials. You just don't go for them.
A little bit, but not much. Anyways, though,
there's
a few moments that are really funny though.
I did show you that one about the pants though, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. There's a few that are really good, but Ace Attorney has a bunch of them. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all, even though you seem to swallow your pride, huh?
I knew it. They are lovers.
Oh, you're kidding me. No, we are not lovers. Wait, you read my mind?
I said that out loud?
Red White is a man who makes a living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
Well, Maya's daddy did die when she was very young, and 15 years ago she would have been about 2.
Yep.
The
Well, we
plot
also
is
know
thickening.
that like her mom's been missing ever since that whole whatever happened with her, like helping the police find a murderer and then it was wrong, that whole nonsense.
The name on the back of those photographs?
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Interesting. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy.
So you're really not lovers?
It was the fact that Phoenix
I
just
still don't
keeps
buy
going on that. I love that Phoenix just keeps going for it. But arresting Red Knight will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him.
And that's really scary, because if we somehow don't get him down, if we somehow win this trial but don't get him down, later
Yeah.
on, as we progress throughout like the games and become a more well-known attorney, he might go after us as a pawn.
We have to get him, like, really dead to rights. And what seems to be implied here, if you remember at the beginning in the cutscene, Mia was talking about how she was hiding shit inside the thinker for a case, and given all the ties that seem to be here, it seems like Mia was building a case to try and go after Red White. Red White found out about it, and that's why he offed her. So it's kind of that same potential scenario kind of repeating itself with us, depending on if we can get him. So the problem here is, it's not about knowing who killed him. Like, we have to have him dead to rights. It has to be so obvious that he can't worm his way out of it with all the influence he has. So it's gonna be really tough to get him, like, gone here. We have to really fuck him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Okay.
Sure.
Let's talk about DL6.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium.
Of course you did. A medium.
Her name was Misty Faye. Yeah,
Hey.
because as we are already going to start establishing really this entire trilogy, but like there's so much that's connected. Like the story is throughout is very interconnected, and we're already starting to see that slowly come into focus, and it will only continue to over time. But yeah.
Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. Interesting. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. Interesting. That case is the DL6 incident.
Interesting. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time.
Alright, so I gotta try and keep it in mind. So the DL6 incident was the murder of,
We don't know who got murdered, but we know that the police
they just went to the
police were
suspect.
out of option. Yeah, they were completely out of options, so they went to Misty Faye, Mia and Maya's mother, who was like I guess the best like spirit medium, because we know that the women in the Faye family apparently have really strong powers, even though we've seen Maya couldn't give us any evidence of this.
Yeah.
And so that's still up in the air whether that's legit or not. And then Misty basically helped them find the murderer, but then apparently that wasn't actually the murderer. So then Grossberg defended Misty and was actually able to get her off of whatever charges she was then put under. And that's where we are so far. And obviously Grossberg helping Misty was probably what inspired Mia to become an attorney, because we know that Mia became Grossberg's understudy. So there's a lot going on here.
Oh yeah.
It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium, and that's why they kept it top secret, because that would make people very uncomfortable, to say the least, very upset. If you're trying to solve murders with a fucking spirit medium.
I mean, hey, whatever gets the job done.
But one person found out.
Just one, huh?
I told him.
You told Red White. Get it? 'Cause
I
it's
like
white
that.
in
It's
its name.
yep.
Red.
That's really good. He offered me riches. This is an embarrassment to me now. So Red White paid him like a crazy amount of money for this info, and then has then been blackmailing him with the same info ever since.
And he blew all that
That's
money
pretty
on
funny.
that painting.
I mean, to be fair, this entire office looks bougie as fuck, so not just the painting, but still.
Yeah, but he is still
Because
a
I
famous
talk-
lawyer.
Yeah. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. So yeah, it was one of those deals. Yeah, in secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. And he would be in big trouble if they found out, which then became Red White's ammunition on him.
I think it's time to retire, bro.
Red White might not let him retire because it's like he has a like a famous attorney in his pocket. So
That is a good point.
because obviously Red White likes having people in his pocket, and they mentioned apparently it's judges, politicians, police, prosecutors, and attorneys. He's got people from all those fields. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me.
It is quite the empire he's built up.
Yeah, he might be a fruity weirdo, but he clearly is doing something right. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
Cool shit, though. Oh, the layers are starting to unveil themselves a little bit. Good shit. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. That makes sense. She may have recorded something of what she found. And we know Mia was a fucking, really smart and really clever. But the thing is that supposedly White already got everything that Mia had on him because that was why he killed her, and we already know that files seem to have been missing, so.
Supposedly.
But maybe he missed something.
Or rather, may miss something.
I don't know. I mean, we know, from the cutscene that he's the one that did the deed, so he's probably
Yeah,
the
but-
one that was looking through. May was probably just kind of watching everything and kind of from the hotel room, if I had to guess.
Yeah,
Good
fair
shit,
enough.
though. That was fun. All right, back
It's
to the
funny.
law office.
Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place in here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Yeah, I love how everything else is already checked off, but you have to. That's good.
Yeah. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at?
I would just go top to bottom.
Really?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, obviously. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. Shut the fuck up. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Maya and Mia's mother. Should I take a look? Why not? I have tarnished the Faye name.
Oh, that's me. Well,
Ah.
well, I guess it could be either of us, really, but I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Okay, so Misty left of her own accord. She just, left her family because she felt like she dishonored them, which is kind of wild.
Nutty.
Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Okay, so now Mia is claiming that she did this. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for Yo, that's crazy! So Mia became Grossberg's understudy, presumably partially because she knew that he was a scumbag. That's wild.
Nuts. Yeah.
The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg.
You Might as well actually go to the last one next, because we should see if we could find something on White.
Alright. C-U, I know. W, White. Let's see. Willie White, Walter White. Ah, Red White. The entire W section is missing.
There you
That's
go.
not gonna... that's not gonna raise some heads. Was it taken?
That would have been helpful.
The whole fucking
Now let's
thing?
check the last one. Yeah, you just took the entire W. Let's look at J to S.
Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end is S. Suicide. Ugh. She has a collection of suicide reports? There's politicians, policemen... Oh, that's a big one. Fuck.
Yep.
There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides.
Oh, shit.
White drove them all to.
Well, this is getting serious.
I can use these newspaper clippings.
Okay.
Let's find the most disturbing one.
Fair
Nice.
enough.
Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top, and of course I can't read it because fuck you.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, you know, they were like, hey, we don't want an M rating, so...
This isn't like goated Danganronpa where they'd actually add that detail in. No, this is fucking kiddie, shitty little, you know, Phoenix Wright comedy series.
At times. So where do we want to go now?
Don't really know. Let's go question May again. Oh.
No.
I guess they'll just leave Maya out then. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Oh, no
Okay,
one
then.
here.
No.
Fuck.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah. Let's look at the cutout.
Yes, he does. A real pro, this guy.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's that.
Guess not the... Yeah, not the DC, so... 3 other options.
The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. Oh. What the fuck? La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers.
It's
Alright,
because
let's
he's
take a
washing
look.
that shower, that's why.
Let's take a look at that shaft. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I bet not. What? No telling what the bellboy would do to me. Fuck, are you
Honestly,
fucking pussy.
fair.
Nice weather again today. I can see Faye and Co. Blah, 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 blah. A bottle of 2 glasses rest on the table. I better not touch them. Well, fuck me.
That was actually checked, I guess, because it was the exact same. I guess, so it's interesting, the ones that weren't checked had slightly altered dialogue. Because he kept talking about how the bellboy was going to fuck him up if he touched it. Whereas the other ones were checked because they were exactly the same. So that's kind of a cool little detail.
I guess there's only one place left to go.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me, bitch. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur.
Well, isn't that a blunt-faced confession?
Do I make myself clear?
Transparent indeed.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's do it again, I guess.
I think we're passing into
Oh.
April. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick.
What's the matter? You seem distressed.
Alright,
Okay, I
let's
think he
go
wants us to... Yeah, okay.
There's no point
No,
asking
he wants...
someone.
He wants... Phoenix wants to just shove something in his face.
I need some evidence I can use as ammo. Interesting. So
Wow.
I gotta present. Oh,
All
this
his
is new.
facial... He's actually having. If you want to run that by again, I could read some ridiculous red white dialogue if you want.
I
You want
can't
to
go
just
back.
finish? Yeah, but you could finish it and then you could
Oh.
click the blackmail again. Yep. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. Is it okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor? I will not think less of you. What the fuck?
Alright then, I guess we gotta show him something. What have we got? Why not? This is the only clue that Maya left me. I'd better make this one count. You know he's gonna smash you up and then just rip it into pieces, right?
That certainly could happen.
Mr. White. See this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Maya's office.
Mia.
Mia.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White. Yes, she was racist. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him, probably. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of them.
That's wild.
You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Maya investigated.
Mia.
This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation.
I mean, honestly, you dare think to threaten me in my own office with hundreds of my own employees that do my bidding every waking day? Mr. Wright,
Yeah.
you may be the stupidest lawyer I've ever come across.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, it's ballsy, I'll give him that. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not.
You better run, bitch.
You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Yeah, I'll do it, I guess. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White.
Your call.
Why not? You were absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Sitting's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah.
Just what are you insinuating? Wow, he actually used a big word correctly.
Oh yeah. Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Almost like this is a children's game. Oh, the music.
Wow. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong.
Ah, fuck, Phoenix, you absolute dunce.
Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. You can do this, just random voice here.
White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. Oh, you know what's funny? I actually know who this is, but I'm not gonna do a voice because I don't want to give anything away, so just generic person for now. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
Really? What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
Really? What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looked dazed, but he could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man.
So that's what we're doing, huh? It's an all-or-nothing case for the both of us.
Well, I mean, I actually, the way this will work is, Maya's innocent now. Woohoo! We saved Maya.
Yeah, good job. And we, redirected, as you could say.
Yeah, no, this kind of, yeah, it's kind of become all or nothing now. Though
What?
in a different sense.
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me.
Damn!
I'm telling you to send the police. Now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia.
So he's gonna have to both be the accused and the lawyer for himself. He's gonna have to testify for himself in court.
Well, you can legally defend yourself.
I know.
And usually the people that try that aren't actually lawyers, though, so.
Yeah. How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. Thankfully, he has the right to self-representation, though.
Or will he take that away from him?
Well, I mean, you can't. Like, he literally can't.
I feel faint.
It's still pretty bad, though.
I thought he actually just fainted in the room.
You're Detective Gumshoe, right?
Yeah, they... Oh, that fucker was trolling White right now by sending this guy. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts!
God damn it! How many times?
Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Fuck.
We've done this before, Dick. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, he knows Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
But what?
I mean, to be fair, Phoenix was there along with Maya, so it's not like completely out of left field. Take this despicable human being into custody.
Gumshoe's stupid enough to question this as well.
Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Oh, no, he didn't. Huh. Hey, it's my birthday!
September 8th. Oh no. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Why not a good trial for a crime I didn't commit on my birthday? Sounds electrifying. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right. Mr. Wright. So it's funny it's the same visual, but it's meant to be the
You
reverse
lazy
visual.
fuckers. All you had to do was
2001,
you just had to remove assets as well. How is that too much?
Well, the thing is, yeah, the funny thing, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
my
honestly,
God.
you could have even just had it Maya perspective, but they didn't want to do that.
Did they do anything for this remake?
No. I mean, they kept it. I mean, to be fair, that's what people want, though. People always want it to be true to the original.
But then why even upscale it?
Well, it's not even just upscaling it. It's also making it easier to acquire.
Sure,
but you just add that in.
That just goes hand in hand for these kind of things.
I don't know. People do complain, though, when you do stuff like that, so it goes both ways, I guess.
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Ah, now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you...
Oh, you dumb motherfucker. I explained what had happened to Maya.
I mean, to be fair, she hasn't been able to be part of any of this, so really. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you.
And now my future boyfriend.
This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well...
Oh god, yes! Oh god, yes, please! I mean, both actually, the first and last one are funny. I actually don't know whether... Yeah, I think the last one's probably funnier, but they're both... The first and last are both funny.
Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here.
You mean a jailbreak?
Yeah, tonight's our only chance. Ignore the camera.
Oh, right!
To my right. Nice!
I love it, because Maya's just down for anything. She's just like, fuck it.
Literally. Huh?
Yeah, because she has the same response if you asked to defend her. She's like, all right, you know, I'm Mia's sister. I could do it. Oh, I'd better go get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car. Can you drive?
Wow.
She started to leave. She started to leave.
And some fucking police lights just flashed through my window. Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was just a joke.
No way.
The fact that she's willing to do that would have got her locked up again.
Maya's fucking great. We haven't really gotten to see just how goated she is because we get introduced to her and she's just sad, but she's a goat.
Imagine if you played a VN where like the main side piece wasn't a complete klutz.
Those exist.
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've gotta give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then, comes the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there.
Don't bring the hacksaw.
I don't think they'll let that in the courtroom. I'll show them a thing or two.
I mean, she was willing to scream all this out loud about a jailbreak. I don't think she would have thought that far ahead.
Well, that was cute.
Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic.
We're actually gonna get a little lore about how the Ace Attorney universe works.
Cool. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials.
So now you know that...
Interesting, that's our maximum.
We max at 3, yeah.
What is chapter 6 then? Good lord. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. Or any case, really. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, at least in the first game. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him.
Dramatic. And there it is.
Do we end the part?
That's all we got. That's all we got. Now it's on to Red White.
Are we done with chapter 2?
No. This is still chapter 2.
Oh.
We got to go and beat Red White, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
we should keep going though. We can definitely we can fuck this guy up.
If you say so. Jesus. All right.
Hell yeah, let's fuck him up. September 9th, 9:52, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Now it's closer to your birthday.
I think we're gonna skip right past my birthday, to be honest, but it's okay.
Probably.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided.
Yeah?
Did they let you mingle in the like pre-room if you're the accused?
Well, it's kind of weird because he's the defendant and the lawyer, but I think Maya is probably, I think like officially is like his co-counsel or whatever, because I think she's gonna be standing next to him if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. Oh yeah, because you always get that shot, like, they never show, like, the person, like, the defendant, but they always show the shot of the people, like, on the table, just how little distance it is, so I was going to see, like, Maya instead of Phoenix. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
For Phoenix, look! Oh shit!
Hello! A proper sprite.
Sexy man.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth.
So literally just telling us, like, yeah, I'm gonna do everything to get this guy
This is interesting, though. This is interesting, though, because what Miles is kind of saying here is, like, he's kind of, like, giving us a warning and say, like, he's kind of showing that, like, he doesn't like what's going on with
I mean,
White.
even Phoenix figured out yesterday that he was, like,
yeah,
altering the facts to get the trial verdict
to have
over
the
with.
I mean, potentially, but we never proved that. But it's interesting because Edgeworth's kind of showing, like, he's not okay with what's going on right now.
I think he...
because why would he tell us this?
Because I think he respects Phoenix a little for that brilliant
I think it's even...
defendant
and
yesterday.
I think it's also, like... The thing is, like, whether Edgeworth was doing shady shit or not... And Phoenix even mentioned this before he fought him, that, like, he knows that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. So, at this point, Edgeworth probably knows who did it. And he very much hates the position he's in. And he's kind of like Phoenix, hey, if you could, you know, this is kind of a circus court here, but, you know, like, good luck, man. I have to do what I have to do, but in a weird way, it's almost, there's, like, this is kind of going to be a trash fire. And the other thing is Edgeworth's never lost, so he also is probably, like, ego-wise doesn't want to lose anyways, but
yeah,
it's a bunch of bullshit. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. That is wild.
Yeah, and I can't imagine he likes a game where he's pretty much guaranteed victory.
Yeah, he's too good for that.
Yeah, this is just a cheap, dishonorable, pathetic tactic of a trial. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? Dude, anyone with a fucking donut would have that guy in his pocket. He's so clueless. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why?
I think that's a new one for her.
How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Oh, you sweet innocent child. You have no idea how the world works.
Innocent?
Oh, now that's an interesting sprite.
Yep. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. So this is really interesting because we're getting into kind of the philosophy of prosecutors versus defense attorneys, because the defense attorney has to take their client's word for it and believe that they're innocent, and the prosecutor pretty much has to believe that their client is guilty, and in the process of the two of them going at it, that's how you hopefully, theoretically, find the truth.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent.
So we can imagine he's never been a defense attorney.
All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? So there's the reveal that Phoenix and Edgeworth actually know each other.
Interesting.
But Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait.
Yeah, I feel like there is some backstory we could probably squeeze in here, you know, for an hour or two.
Yeah, but, you know, no, who knows when we're gonna get that backstory. We've already teased backstory of, like, crying Phoenix as, like,
we were
a kid.
talking about gay lovers, after all, earlier.
We have crying Phoenix as a kid and why he became an attorney and that somehow has something to do with Larry. Now, Edgeworth and Phoenix know each other, so we're getting teases for all different backstory stuff that hasn't come up yet in this game.
And probably
Your
one.
defense attorney... Yeah.
Oh, was that not? Shit.
I might have said it, I might not have, I don't know. But it's fine. It was just like, your attorney isn't here yet.
I'll be defending myself.
What?!
Okay, let's do this.
I mean...
Let's get right on the money.
Best chance he has at this point. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. We're in number 1.
And Maya's finally here.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
No, you get to do these two back to back, that's great. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Nice and balanced here because, you know, we kind of have a nice mix here because I got Maya and Edgeworth and you got Phoenix and the judge.
Yep. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Yeah, the interesting thing is we only got one witness this time, so I'm curious how far this is
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
go.
it sounds like we're going straight to red-white.
Oops. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Yeah, obviously. Ooh.
If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me.
Well, so objection is my middle name. Where's the objection? Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't the witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Damn. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Alright.
And I
Calm
bow.
down, bro. We haven't even started yet. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Like, that's the interesting thing. Like, we're getting straight to business. So this could potentially be a really short trial.
Honestly.
Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage?
Oh, I get ya.
Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name, Edgeworth.
Seriously, Edgeworth's like, I'm already done with this bullshit.
Yeah, Edgeworth might be gay, but he's the badass type of
Yeah,
gay.
this
Red
is
White
just great.
the fruit
These
cake.
two are great together.
Phoenix low-key enjoyed it. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Okay.
Nice.
I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Again, not the same thing. Similar, but not the same thing. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the gate. I love Edward's just like ellipses. It's like, what the fuck?
Honestly.
Oh, God. Dude,
He's
Edward's
never met
already
this
so
guy
good
directly,
today.
and he fucking wish he never had.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
This time you kind of really are.
Honestly.
Oh!
That face.
Yeah, the fact that I do love that they saved the super sparkly for the trial. That's pretty good. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Hell yeah, let's get to it. Witness testimony. Let's go. Let's see. It was about. I think this is the first time I've actually done a testimony. I think it's always been your characters that have been on
Yeah,
the
I think
witness
so.
stand. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer.
Well, that directly contradicts Miss April May's witness testimony, which claimed it was Mia.
Yeah, well, Maya, but the problem with that is everything she said was stricken from the record except for that one quote that we have in our court record. So they've pretty much said that they've decided that everything April said was BS anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Shit.
I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course.
But then the question comes of why would she lie?
The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase.
Yep. That's the evidence we kept.
Finally, there was a terrible impaction. What the fuck? Impaction? Come on. Then it was all over.
Oh, how?
Yeah, then we lost our sexy boss lady.
We'll get another one.
I don't know about a boss lady, but maybe sexy lady, sure.
If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright.
Well, for true.
Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor.
Here we go. We gotta press the shit out of this asshole.
Let's go. It was about 9, I believe. How do you know what time it was?
Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know?
For as much shit as you like to wear, I don't see a watch on that wrist.
God, this guy is like so ridiculous. Like, I make the JoJo's joke, but like I can appreciate in a somewhat almost JoJo's type way that like this villain is so stupidly over the top. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh yeah. No. You're not getting away with that.
You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. God, he looks so scummy. The bellboy looks so scummy in that
He
shot.
really does. He's
happened
looking directly
soon
down
after
at
the-
something.
Oh, yeah. He acts all, like, prim and proper, but bro is just really trying to get in all of that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, fair, but it happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time.
Ahem! This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. That does go with the random picture that the player is seeing.
Honestly.
Of course, he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time?
I was quite
Quietly perusifying.
I was quietly
quietly reading some papers by the window.
Yeah. By the window, you mean the one directly across from May & Co. law offices?
Correct. That is the only window you see. That's true.
And there you were reading papers.
Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Fair enough.
Cool. A bedlam?
It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Oh, Edgeworth's just trying to push it along.
Interesting. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound?
But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night.
No Snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping.
True.
It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair.
Hell yeah.
Spiky-haired? You have one hairstyle, bro. That's it.
That was the entire hold it.
You better go
Okay, that
bold
was
after
funny.
this one. You made a promise. You used to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Ooh. He actually put his hands down like that on that one. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what is your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40. What the fuck?
40? Don't add them together, you idiot. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
His! And
Yeah,
what did you do
idiot.
then?
I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. I doubt that.
Did you know she'd been taping the Faye office phone?
Objection! Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand.
Kinda does.
I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Oh, damn. Okay.
This motherfucker is
Miss
too
May-
confident.
Yeah, he's really confident.
I can't wait to
May
see
was
when he
acting
finally cracks.
Well, I think he's thinking that if anything goes wrong, then all the people around him will bail him out. So
Probably,
he's just
yeah.
like, I'm gonna be super forward with everything. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman.
You'd make a good politician, Mr. White.
Ho ho! I know. After all, I am El Presidente.
No, because you're such full of bullshit. Please continue.
Yeah, that too.
The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always as absolutely perfect.
Fucking hell. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Now look at the judge and Edgeworth, kind of like they're like, yeah, fuck this guy.
Honestly,
just a little.
I don't even want to be here right now.
So we have a new statement now. The victim ran to the left and gave chase.
Are you sure about that?
How many times must I say it?
I'm assuming we used the
I am
layout to do this.
Absolutely perfect. End of story.
How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd?
Sure.
I guess Maya does have, lawyer kind of, you know, she's been around lawyers a lot, so she might not be that bad.
Yeah. Impaction? Don't you just mean impact? That's our testimony?
Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills.
On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave this whole language thing alone. Honestly, we'd get nowhere.
Dude, honestly, Red White makes me want to write a character like this who just makes up words all the time, like a dumbass.
Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. Sure.
So that's the whole thing, so... We got an added statement. A lot of the times an added statement is what you attack. Not always, but often.
Alright, so let's see. So it would likely be the floor plans. Get him! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Oh, it wasn't that. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Alright, and in the third trial, I finally took some damage. Yeah.
Well, it's still the second trial, technically. Like, it's second case.
Shush, let me have this. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. The judge is an idiot.
Yeah, I think you're just... So, I think you're just being a little too quick here with this one. So I would just, kind of take another look at the evidence.
Died from blow to the head. Okay, that... Oh! Of course.
Yeah, literally.
I didn't even read that until I read it.
Yeah.
Wait right
yeah,
there.
I was gonna say, a little quick on the draw there was the problem there.
I will keep that in mind going forward. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony.
The one part that killed.
She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. Yeah, that's not how.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end.
That's
Don't you
nice
find that
extra.
odd?
Yeah, because she could have went around the couch to get to the door. Oh!
Finally got a...
Yeah.
Finally
a little
broke the
nervousness
mask.
there from White. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. It's like, I imagine when he's like that, he starts talking like a human being.
That's kind of weird. You wouldn't think he knows what that's like.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. And Maya with her good instincts.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So did he witness the killing? He did kill her.
Witness the killing.
Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
So think about this for a second.
They're in different places, so obviously it would be different for them.
It's the perspective.
Yeah, it's the perspective. They're both right.
Yeah.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Smug Phoenix, too.
And smug Edgeworth.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness is not viewing the crime from the hotel. He's a tall guy.
I was about to say, he's pretty big.
Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law office of Faye and Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, you get to pick a spot in the room where he was standing.
Which one's who?
V means victim, K means killer, and then you could pick anywhere in the room. But based on where we're going, I think there's a specific spot that makes sense here.
Ah, fuck, I hate this kind of shit. Is it here?
Well, I mean, who do we think the killer is?
I hate these prospectum things, I never understand them.
But who do we think the killer is?
It's what? It's Wright, obviously.
Well, White, I assume you mean?
White, yeah.
Then the giant K would be where he's standing.
Yeah, I know, but I can't drag that. I have to...
No, you just press present. Yeah.
Oh, is that it? I thought I had to move it somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, no. You were literally pointing out the exact location that you think Red White was, and if we're if the killer is supposed to be there, we're saying he's the killer. That's what we're getting at.
This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Yep. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
That's right, I agree with you.
Exactly.
Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Do I have to fucking spell this out? Bloody rapscallions!
Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. That's how you use fancy words, Red White.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's fucking laughing. The bastard's laughing
The
at me.
hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's see your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Oh, he's gonna try. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right.
What?
You chased her and delivered the final blow.
No.
Fucking dumbass. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yeah, Your Honor. Yeah, a little too casual there, Whitey.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
That is what I'm about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. I have so many questions by that statement, especially for Mr. Red White of Blue Corp.
So, we are in America. Of Tokyo.
I guess. Dude, it doesn't... Dude. Yes, it is Los Angeles in big quotations.
Hey, buddy, you're an American too.
When you was oh yeah, we've already read that.
What do you mean first?
First, that is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit.
We're in the US.
I mean, we are in the English version, so it gets, like I said, very messy when in the Japanese version we're in Japan. So, first we ran to the left, and then.
I didn't hit anyone.
No, you actually hit me, if anything. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from this court.
Surely you should have like a fucking... You should have like a fucking... Yeah, like a fucking bruised up face to prove that.
Well, we don't know where he hit him, but...
I imagine the face.
I'm trying to remember in the anime. I feel like... I don't remember where he hits him in the anime. I feel like it might be like the stomach or something, but it's been a long time. But yeah, you're not hiding anything. Objection! The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? What do you mean next? You just said this.
Next is what comes after first, you dum-dum.
Oh, I thought he actually said that. I know that.
Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Sure.
Stop saying it was me. Wow.
That's pretty funny, Phoenix. But it was you! Objection! Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof.
What? Can I do nothing, right? Nothing?
May I continue?
Haha, May? Like April, May? So each of you saw different parts.
Abso-positively! That's right, of course.
Where did he pick up that annoying phrase?
Anyway, moving along.
So you were watching both times?
I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix?
I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face.
Hell yeah. Let's get it, Phoenix.
Get him? Yeah, that's the one, you fucko. Just make a quick look. I don't think this is going to be relevant at all, the glass shards.
You think we're gonna get evidence that doesn't get used? Because
Probably.
that's something that I don't think that happens in Danganronpa, as far as I can think of.
It did happen a few times.
Oh, it did it?
In the final trial, like all of Kyoko's backstory evidence was never used. Because it just wasn't relevant to the case.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's either this or this. But I'm thinking we go with
I'm
this.
thinking autopsy, probably, yeah. Yeah. The music
Mr.
stopped, means we got it.
The victim died from a single blow. Ah, fuck. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. The short and curlies. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told us this, who told this call you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Damn! Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
There's breaks as well. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, damn, judge is actually on our side, fuck. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White.
Okay. The two accounts. Ooh, the music's picking up. We're getting closer.
And he's not quite as confident.
See, I look at the other window when I heard that thing fall.
You said yourself there were no other windows.
Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. You see the way he's talking? Like,
Yeah.
it's very, like, it's nothing like his normal shit.
It's actual English.
And then, yeah, that too. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap!
And that's a pretty short testimony. Thwap indeed. Very well. We may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it.
Damn.
This is almost over.
Oh shit. Holy fuck, Phoenix. Based?
Let's go.
Let's get him.
It's time to get him.
Yes, sir.
You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand.
How the fuck did you know that?
That's a good point.
Right. The one thing that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix? Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yes. Very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White,
Huh? What?
you're saying you saw the glass light stand.
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course.
Nice.
The light
I like
stand
that.
was lying on the floor when I looked.
I love this in the context of, like, this actually happening. Okay, change your testimony to this. Okay, so basically, hold it!
Yes, sir?
Tells him to add something and then instantly fucking intercepts it.
Yep. Well, yeah, because it's like, add this to your... Because that is how cross-examinations actually work, is that your sworn testimony
I know,
can
but
then
how
be
this
picked
is just
apart by the
going?
defense attorney.
Oh, I feel like watching the anime unironically now. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first thing I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about this stand before?
Why? Me? I mean, to be fair, the anime's not that bad. Like, it's not as good as the game, but it's okay.
Sure.
Well, I was instructed not to... Wait! What? One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts.
Yeah, can you continue, mate?
I am so confused.
White's falling apart.
Objection! Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. White! Mr. Wright!
Right.
Please refrain from badgering the witness.
God,
Yes,
now
Your
we got
Honor.
White and Wright. A lot go with Mia and Maya.
Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well. The witness may continue his account. Miss Maya.
Mia.
Shut up. Mr. White, did you know the victim personally?
No. Triple no. How would I? How could I? Objection! I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you herring the witness.
You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth.
Well,
Now before, you said that she was hit before she ran.
yes, I must have been confused,
Oh,
but don't
my
worry,
bad.
we all know what happened now. It's fine.
What did you do then?
I gave chase, of course.
You What the
this guy.
fuck?
This is the best character ever, holy shit!
Well, done. Who wants tacos?
How about burgers? Remember, that's what they were supposed to go out for. The Mia, Maya, and Phoenix were gonna go to the burger joint before Mia died.
That would be a appropriate.
That's how they could
victory
celebrate
meal.
after. Yeah.
Obviously, one
But
that is
yeah.
2 stars because they're always have the most flavor.
I missed what Boy said, but Mr. White, please try to remain calm is what we got now.
Okay, Edgeworth's still giving it.
Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles.
Oh, Miles.
That's interesting. The whap!
Thwap. It doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony.
Oh, yes. Well, I am a man of peace, you see. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative.
He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be easy.
I don't know about that.
Right. Then the next morning I saw... Okay. I forgot which one it was.
Oh, you mean
Right.
the added statement?
Yeah.
It's right at the beginning.
Oh, it's just this one?
Yeah, it was talking about the light stand.
Broken beal recognition. Yeah, so how would you know this was even a light stand at that point?
Yeah, cause I mean, so if you look at the
Plus, the light stand wasn't in frame of the window.
I was literally about to say, if you go and look at the floor plans, like, yeah, the light stand, you wouldn't be able to see it unless you were in the room.
So...
It's all the way in the corner.
It
Probably
would be-
the light stand. It might be either one. It might work,
floor
but
plans, yeah.
I'm thinking just the
We'll
glass.
try. We'll try.
They might have both worked. Sometimes multiple pieces of evidence can work if like it involves multiple pieces.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah,
Miss-
yeah. So it's not always one answer. Sometimes there's multiple answers if like it involves multiple pieces of evidence.
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell.
Ugh. Big oofs.
Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand.
Of all things, yeah.
So tell me, exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question, damn it.
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo.
That's great. No, this is where you're going to use the floor pans, I bet.
Yeah, there's a big problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this right. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred.
Yep. You gotta make sure he's, yep, get him just right. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
Wow.
What? He couldn't? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over.
Take that!
Get him!
Take that!
Look at this. These are the 4 planes from the scene of the murder, yes? Correctamundo, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area.
Yep.
Well, Mr. White. What do you have to say to that? Shit, fuck. We're-
He's not.
Oh.
No, this is me.
Of course.
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There was no way you could have recognized the broken shards of a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White?
Yep.
It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, the scene of you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I love how we just shoot to a shot of him standing up after that.
Yep.
Mr. White? Mr. White, you gonna throw something at me? Come on. I know we do it. I know we do it. I know you want to do it. You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright, and the quarter theme's playing for Edgeworth, what the fuck?
What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth.
Yeah, he was quiet for a while, Mr. White.
He was.
I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
What? He's actually with us? He's actually on our side now?
What?
The defense witness is fucking on our side.
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap!
Oh, wow. the wiretap? Ah, fuck.
And if he placed the wiretap, he would have seen the light stand when he broke into the law offices and placed the wiretap. Edgeworth fucking came with this out of his ass.
So does this kind of... This clears May then, since that was like her main thing, was she would have wiretapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so May's free to go then. Wow, we've kicked out both Maya and May from this case. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
So what Edgeworth is saying is, hey, I'll get you on the lesser crime, and then you can use your resources to get out of that.
Yeah.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. Okay, so he's saying April was the one actually wiretapping, but he's saying that Yeah,
was by
he's the one
his
that
order.
actually placed it. Yeah. Well, he's saying that he also placed it himself. Because you gotta get him in that law office sometime before the murder, otherwise he's dead to rights. Your Honor. Yeah. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, the smug look on Edgeworth. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles.
I knew he had to be guilty of something, but now it's like, all right, I can take a slight L. First one in my life,
so
but
good.
it's something.
That's like the first moment where you really see like how brilliant Edgeworth is, because he just came up with that out of his fucking ass.
Honestly. Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. I love the corner music still playing too.
Oh yeah.
This is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then.
You know, I'm really wondering right now. Because we have one in the, there's one in the fucking, police station. The cameras just not fucking exist in this series.
The cameras will be a big part of certain cases.
You would think, like, Mia would have a camera in her office.
I don't know.
At the
I don't
very
know.
least.
I don't know if that's like for like I'm sure like big law offices do. I don't know if like little law offices like that necessarily would. If anything, I could actually see it potentially even being the opposite, because you probably wouldn't want on film talking about confidential information, because a lot of what lawyers are going to talk with clients is privy to client confidentiality.
You just destroy it.
Well, I mean, the thing is with that is that, like, what? So in the context of like, because that's the other thing. I mean, in the context of something, because a client might tell a lawyer something that isn't necessarily legal, and it would be the lawyer would, again, because of client confidentiality, depending on the specifics of it, would be, you know, bound to secrecy. And like, I would think that cameras would potentially, depending on the situation, might be against that. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the word right now.
Fair enough.
I don't know, but ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
It's not like a business where you keep like money on hand or anything either, so it's not the type of business that you would typically see get like robbed or something. Anyways, leave it to me.
I feel faint.
Damn, Phoenix thought he had him too.
Honestly, we all thought we had him.
Wiretapping. No, we keep going. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Damn, I don't even know what we're supposed to do with that.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, good luck, Phoenix.
Thanks, Maya.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Phoenix on this one. Don't have much for this, but we'll see what we can do.
Do you have proof? Yeah, really.
Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh, right. Yeah, that was useless. We're just grasping at straws. Was it really you that went
pretty
into the
much.
office?
This
Or
is
was it
classic
Miss May?
Ace Attorney. Phoenix is like at his wit's end, has
Oh,
no
fuck.
idea what to do. Objection! Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
That's even crazier, because now that implies that Edgeworth saw all of this coming, saw that Phoenix would get to this point, and just had this fucking up his sleeve. That's like
Fucking
almost,
hell.
that's, Jesus, Miles.
That's too much
Now-
of a Giga Chad move.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. I mean, Edgeworth's undefeated for a reason, but... Of course.
Why did you tap Mia's phone? Shut up,
Objection!
Edgeworth.
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That's funny, I was just talking about that with lawyers.
Why did you notice something as
Innocuous.
innocuous as a light stand?
Like, you know, not relevant, kind of random, whatever. The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a mutacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him? Alright, let's
Interesting.
take a look here then. Let's go for a bluff. Conversation between the chief and Maya. The broken remains of the light stand, which is done. I don't know if we represent evidence, which is interesting. The victim dodged an attack, then runs to right. No. Department store receipt with letters written on it.
Yeah, you might want to even try keep pressing. I mean, I'm not... This might be a situation where you might have to double press, because I don't see anything here.
You've played this game before.
Yeah, I know, but I'm also not trying to spoil things.
I see. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. office. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Huh?
Oh, the game just advanced. The game was like, okay. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright. Are you giving up? Oh, fuck. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix.
Phoenix. It's a question mark. Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice. I better not see a giant pair of knockers looking around. God damn it. Maya? What?
Never give up, Phoenix.
What? Maya? Maya?
Mia.
Both of you?
And he
Fused
just,
into
bro
one?
literally just passed out. Bro literally just passed out.
Where am I? Oh, we
He
actually...
literally passed out mid-trial!
Well, if that doesn't reflect guilt based off his first ever trial, I don't know what does. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Hello. What?
He passed out again! Hey,
You
Phoenix!
really need to stop doing that.
Gawk? That's no way to greet an old friend who's dead. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
Or look at something else. What? Miaya? You're...
I feel like this is the first big reveal of the game.
Maya? Mia?
Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court...
Oh, what is this fucking bullshit?
Yes! It appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers.
So... Maya is channeling you, Mia? Fuck these names.
Yeah. Yep. We have spirit channeling. Which means our dead boss is inside her little sister's body. This is so morally weird.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
And so is Phoenix. That's right.
Yeah.
I am Maya, but I'm also Mia.
Fuck you. Alright, you better be quiet whenever I use one of them now.
Wow. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. Also, as if her tits were ridiculous in her fucking other outfit. Now she's wearing clothes that are too small for her, and it shows.
It's like you added on your sisters onto it. So it's like, yeah.
It's also wild because we're
ease.
seeing, like, Maya's hairstyle on Mia as well.
It's not... Is no one else seeing this right now? Is it
Yeah, seriously. That's what I came here to tell you.
Guys, come on. I know you wouldn't miss. I know you wouldn't miss something like this.
Yeah, come on. You guys were all staring at April May.
But
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
huh?
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on.
Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1 million.
No,
Wow.
1,000, because that's
Oh.
a period. So.
$1,000. Wow, big spender. Item: glass light stand. Date of purchase: September 4th. Wow,
He said it was the week before. She bought it this week.
September 4th.
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed.
So what's death like?
Good
I feel like I have some questions that go beyond the trial right now.
Yeah, so this is wild too, because we've now like established that we don't know the specifics, and like Maya just like fully awakened her powers. There's a lot to dive into, but now we could potentially. So it's the interesting element where like one of the main characters died at the beginning, but she's not necessarily gone either. She
This
now
is a
can potentially have
this
a
is
role
a
to
permanent
play.
thing.
Well, we don't know the specifics of anything with Maya. Like, she just awakened her powers. So presumably at some point she'll like conk out, go back to normal, but potentially she might be able to replicate this and do it again in the future,
Fucking
potentially.
weird.
We don't know the specifics of how this works. Because like I said, they just keep saying that the Fey women have these really strong spiritual powers. And it's kind of, this is the first time we're actually seeing that that's not bullshit after all.
Whoa.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder.
There you go.
You have to spoon feed me this much. I got the context.
I love
of what
that. I
had to
do love that Phoenix lost and Mia was like, nah, Mia from Beyond the Dead saved the day. It's pretty funny.
An objection from beyond the grave.
That would be a cool title for like I don't know, something related to this. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Surely your neck hurts like that. I don't even get me
called
started
being
on that
cute.
posture.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. Receipt updated in the court record.
Yep. September 9th, 1:16 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. This is gonna be quick. We're gonna
Check.
fuck him up so fast.
Mate.
Hey,
still
Mia's-
got it.
She's still with us, yep.
Miss Mayor Faye, what the fuck happened? Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Any of you gonna recognize her? You know, she's a lawyer. She was a lawyer. She's literally the victim in this case. Anyone? I mean, to be fair, she is wearing Maya's clothes and has Maya's hairstyle, but anyone?
A little indecently exposed, even for Japan, which this is not. And the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Oh, you smug bastard.
Very well. And that's gonna bite you in the ass. You'll be thinking about this day in your 50s, sitting down in your bath, waiting, thinking of the perfect career you led. But there was
all of
one
that money
slip,
that you, all that money,
bump
all
in
that
the road,
success.
and it was
It
Friday,
wasn't worth this.
and it was all your fault. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Oh, let's not even fuck around. Let's just end this man's entire career.
Let's go. Get him! Look closely at this. See the word mayor written in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. On the date of the purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. All it took was one blow and he's down for the count. Well, Mr. White, can't go out of this one, can you?
No. It's impossible!
Uh-oh, he's losing it. What's he gonna throw at me? It's gotta be something. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Damn, baiting the fucking judge too, because he's got him under his thumb technically. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Fuck.
He doesn't give up. Not so fast, Phoenix, right?
Edgeworth.
Oh, I love that. That do-do-do and then into
Edgeworth,
the... Oh.
we have lives. We all want to go home. Can you? Could you not? Could you fucking
God.
not?
Dude, Edgeworth's rocking the fucking
Yeah?
pursuit theme, the quartered theme as much as Phoenix in this trial.
What? No way you can worm out of this one.
Oh, don't.
Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy to beat Edgeworth. This isn't fucking Winston Payne. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
Shit.
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom.
You motherfucker.
Oh my. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry. This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Ooh. Oh, he did. You know, he gave us our shot, so we'll give him his shot. I know where he's going with this. I'd better hold back for now. I see. Very well. As there is no objection from the defense, I grant Mr. Edgeworth his extra day. Uh-oh. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, just make up something. And after Mia, the fucking joint corpse shit showed up to help me and all.
Ching. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay.
What the fuck? Maya?
Well, she'll take care of what you don't, Phoenix. Read this note out loud.
Maya? What's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Yeah, it's almost like my fucking neck's on the line here. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one.
There you go.
I have something I would like to read to the court. Get him!
Take that.
The memo Maya had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! But please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White,
Damn.
admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
What the fuck is on this list? Just names?
I would assume it's everyone he's ever blackmailed, probably.
Jesus, she really did get a lot of this.
Or at least everyone she found out. I concede, I confess, I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the Thinker.
Hey, even knows what it's called.
Jesus Christ, Mia! Case closed, Your Honor. What the fuck? She's a
Even hotter
demon.
now than when you were alive.
I know, she got hotter after she died. Shit's wild.
And Edgeworth officially lost his first ever case.
Oh my god!
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
I mean, Phoenix
Yes,
did
Your
really
Honor.
well, but he had a little ace in the hole there.
Oh, yes. I guess you could say
A
that.
spirited defense! Oh,
Only you
that's
knew
so
how
stupid!
Spirited it was.
Shut up! I didn't even process that at first.
Neither did I. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Woo! Confetti! Yay! Yay! Woohoo!
So how you feeling, Edgeworth? That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yeah, something tells me that's not the last we're gonna see of Edgeworth.
Oh, not by a long shot.
September 9th, 224, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
That took over an hour? That was the final stretch.
Woo! The victory music! Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born of Fae. As I cut my titty.
I thought you said
She
cup.
means that... no, cup my titty is what I said,
I know.
yeah.
I said that, I thought.
What I will say is that I think she means that in more ways than one, too.
Oh, yeah. Do they both feel it at once, then? If you,
Yeah, so I will say, I think over the course, I'm not sure if they get into it, you know, when exactly, but they do kind of, I think, talk more about kind of how spirit channeling works.
I would hope so. This is a pretty big fucking deal.
Yeah, no, it is a huge part of the game, honestly.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it.
I don't know what the fuck to call you now.
Right? I was gonna, just Mia for now, and Maya when it's Maya.
Does this count as a three-way?
God damn it. I am glad you made it, though. My understudy, who I was totally gonna
fuck. Never done a girl with two souls before.
And just like any other case where there's multiple souls, the moral implications are completely fucked.
I mean, you definitely know, Toko Jill combo, but you are pretty cool.
Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live!
As long as you live.
My time here is running out.
Huh?
No! No!
Well,
we need to get to a
until
bedroom
the next
first!
game.
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No! There's still so much to say!
And do. Don't worry.
And do.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
She can keep the body though, right?
Oh my god.
Chief!
I'm not the chief anymore.
Stop bending your neck like that, girl.
Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say not. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
what the fuck,
considering
Mia?
what happened last time, no. The office.
I'll see you later. Oh! Yo!
Chief!
Yo!
Mia!
We actually gonna get some of that?
I love how you slap your hands together at that.
Well, you know, I'm clapping up. September
September
9th, 9:02 p.m. Bro, you were late! 2 whole minutes!
Oh no. If he was on time, we'd be done by now. Wow. Being here, it's hard not to think about that. Not her, him.
You came!
Not yet. Maya? Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Of course I came.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
How about a sausage?
God damn it.
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia?
What are you talking about? Hey! What is Maya's theme? First time we actually get to hear it, I think. Yeah, no, this is the first time we hear it because she's not happy. This is a pretty famous Ace Attorney theme, to say the least. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Dude, Maya's a menace, and you're gonna find out soon.
Oh, that face.
Yeah, and she's got her fucking mischievous face now, too. Dude, Maya's such a menace. I think you'll really love Maya, because that's the thing. In the first... up until this point, she's just been depressed. But, what, did I look like my sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, you fucking did. Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that now!
Oh my fucking god.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here? Damn!
because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Let's go! She gave us the office.
What is happening? Too much at once. It's all too much.
And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty.
I've been a lawyer for 3 fucking days.
Dude, all the yeah, I know, right? He's done 2 trials. Now he has his own law office and apparently an assistant. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. Yep. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
The 3 of us?
Yeah,
You know what I think about it? It is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it.
It does.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Hey!
Oh my god. Oh, his face! His face!
I know. Good luck, Phoenix. The squad! Dude,
And his hair.
Crazy. Yeah. I'm distracted by Mia. I'll always be here, watching. Aww.
Always. Don't get any funny ideas.
Yeah, there is that part of it. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Now she's just calling him Nick now.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There you go.
Ah,
There's a
of
great
course.
burger joint just down the street. The one that Mia was going to take you to, of course. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Okay, wait up. What in the actual fuck is this?
Woo! We beat case 2.
Woohoo! Finally. And we unlocked
Look
the
at that
third one.
cover.
What
Turnabout
am
Samurai.
I looking at? And we got our first
Well, if you-
achievement.
Yeah. What? Yeah, you beat case 2. But yeah, I think if you click, it'll go away. The brand new episode. Oh, no. God damn it.
I saw Maya there in the
There
corner,
was
but
a
I
lot
didn't get
going
anything
on.
else.
Oh no. So yeah, you could just leave it. Well, okay, leave it here because it'll. I think it'll just
save.
try to. Yeah, you could save when we finish the. What the fuck? Okay. Wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Just don't press back then, because
You
it'll
don't
try
want
to
me to
like.
see it?
I think. Unless you want to watch the, because I've seen some people do this for videos. If you want to watch the, because I think if you do, it'll start case 3. But if you want to watch the opening video of case 3 as like a little teaser, you can, I guess. But I think it'll just shove you right into case 3 because that's what it did with case 2.
What do you mean the opening video?
You know, like there's always like an opening like video for the case.
Oh, no,
You know,
no,
like-
we can just when
Okay,
they expose the
then we're
murderer,
good.
you mean?
Not this time.
Really?
No, that will not happen again in this game. You will get an opening video that will probably show a murder, potentially not, but it will not expose who the killer is.
Thank fucking Christ.
Not for this game, at least. But yeah, that was the second case. Yeah, I don't know what
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I said, it feels nice now. The same case with Danganronpa, how I did have experience with these 2 particular trials in both games. Or at least
Yeah.
chapters, I should say. And now I'm
Yeah.
finally past that point. I can
Yeah,
guarantee
and we,
now
like,
that well, I'll,
completely blind,
this whole part really was completely blind, but
Yeah.
from
this
here
was
on out,
basically yeah.
we're in the blind territory, and we're in chapter 3, which I am both interested in and cripplingly terrified of, because you have
Turnabout
informed me
Samurai.
before that the one thing Danganronpa and Ace Attorney share is they genuinely have
Mixed
disliked
opinions.
chapter 3s.
Yeah, fandoms have mixed opinions on chapter 3s.
And I won't I won't spoil anything, but I had very strong opinions on Chapter 3 for Danganronpa. For reasons that, if you saw it, you know. I know that, I know you know.
Oh,
and,
talked about it plenty.
I didn't talk about it enough, really.
Yeah, well, there's always time, you know? There's always the next time you're in that universe, if you want to go on about your interesting feelings on Chapter 3 of Danganronpa 1.
And the funny part is you'll still be there for it. Because next is Zero!
That. Yep. But, no, there's a lot of interesting stuff. Like, obviously, I think this is a very good case. I do enjoy this case. I think this case despite being really the first real case of the entire franchise, because the first case is just kind of like a tutorial, and just an intro to some characters. I think this case stands up really well as, like, a really good case. It's one that I really enjoy, and, it's the introduction to Maya, who's a huge character in the series. It's the introduction to Edgeworth, who obviously is going to have a role to play. But we've kind of, in the first two cases, and mainly this case, we've kind of set the board for how Ace Attorney's going to look. You know, Phoenix has his law office, Maya's with him, and we've kind of, we all the tragedy and triumph and all that craziness that happened set the stage for the rest of the game. That was kind of the end of the beginning, and now we're ready to start our journey properly in a way.
Yeah, it's very, in a way, it is interesting. We're going now with like this spirit bomb shit, because it's like, it was interesting. You know, you go to this point where it's like, okay, so Phoenix, you build this idea throughout the entire chapter, and you even see Phoenix experience it to where he is pretty much on his own from here on. Mm-hmm. But they also, you know, by consequence, they also take that away at the end, where it's like, no, we still have our mentor with us, and we're still likely going to have her in the trials.
To some extent.
To some extent, which makes it a little, at the same time, more interesting and simultaneously less interesting, because, you know, we're still going through the struggle period of Phoenix as he tries to get this through.
To say about,
you know,
Phoenix
even in this case, it wasn't. He still hasn't really completed an entire trial on his own. He was still kind of at the very end. He was still, he's still a rookie.
Yeah, he's had 2 cases,
and he's already got his own law office.
Yeah, that's kind of just you know, that wasn't the plan, but you know, boss is dead, and she was kind of liked us, so, you know, it is what it is. But it's going to be really interesting to see where this goes from here, because now, you know, like I said, the training wheels are off. Turnabout Samurai next time, which is going to be interesting title, by the way. That was the title, Turnabout Samurai. And we are also going to get a trial where we're not going to know the killer from the start. Obviously, this one was kind of less about knowing who it was and more about how do we get him.
Yeah, but, I do like how also this chapter stands as a whole of, it brings the possibility of all of these kind of characters returning at some point in the future. Maybe not now,
I will
and
say
maybe not.
Danganronpa very much likes to bring characters. I'm sorry, not Danganronpa. Ace Attorney very much likes to bring characters.
Almost a big spoiler there for Danganronpa.
I mean, it doesn't matter, because I really didn't mean to say Ace Attorney anyways. But Ace Attorney really likes to bring its characters back a lot, like whether it's just random side characters or more important characters. And it could sometimes mean later in the same game, or it could mean in an entirely different title. But it does like to bring its characters back. So there is.
I do get the feeling that we will eventually see some of these back. I mean, it doesn't even have to be fucking Flower Boy. You know, I mean, again, he feels like the kind of person to where he's too important to where it's like, you know, he's got lawyers, he's got connections. Realistically speaking, he's probably going to be out there in a week. You know, doing this shit again. He's so powerful. But I mean, April, May. I mean, you know,
potentially.
The ending of her and the final scene we see her was a bit anticlimactic. You know, it's like she shows her fears and then we just kind of leave. It feels like there is still more story there to have of her, especially for how long she was, how much of a vital role she did play in this chapter. I'm very curious if, you know, by the third game or there's 10 in this whole series. Much later on.
I would say
we'll
like
actually
early
see
on
her
we
again at some point.
operate under the kind of like trilogy. I mean, obviously like it's all canon, but the trilogy is kind of, I think, for the time being, let's not extend to like Ace Attorney 8 million. Let's just think 1, 2, and 3 in the kind of more short term.
Sure.
But yeah, no, and then like you said, there's Marvin Grossberg can come back. Obviously Edgeworth, of course. But there's a lot of people in this
Gumshoe,
case that
that's one I feel like is definitely coming back.
There's a lot of people that can continue to have a role, and whether it's a continuous role where they like keep showing up over and over, or maybe a character that we don't see until much later in the game, or even in a future installment, but they could come back eventually. And that's kind of the thing about this case, right? Is we're already setting up what seems to be the storyline either for this game or possibly even the entire trilogy, involving, we learned a little bit about DL6. It came up.
Yeah, we still had one photo.
We still don't know really what happened. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that is left up in the air as far as what the deal is with DL6, and they wouldn't bring all that up if it wasn't going to be important. So, obviously, there's all of that to get into. Either maybe that's kind of the overarching story of this game, because there's a lot of characters already that we've met that are connected to this case. Or even further, potentially even the whole trilogy. But it's definitely going to be interesting. And we're already kind of showing that, like I said, those kind of overarching narratives that exist, in a similar way where, like, Danganronpa also kind of has its overarching narrative that kind of exists throughout all the different chapters. And that's kind of what we're already starting to set up here with Ace Attorney as well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, in the more immediate future, I'm very curious as to what this chapter 3 is going to look like. Both, just for story and for, for chapter length as a whole. Because again, if because typically chapter 3 is like the perfect point to where you have like a break chapter, you get into the big story stuff in chapter 2. You have the more mellow out, but relatively kind of forgotten in, compared to the overarching story in chapter 3. And I believe that Ace Attorney does run 5 strong chapters with a 6th chapter that is exclusive to the remake. So the story goes that far, and, I feel like chapter 3 is it could kind of act as the breaking point for, from the beginning to, like, the middle and the end of the story. Because that, I didn't see it fully. I didn't get a good, proper examination of it.
Yeah.
But that card looked fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and we're gonna break down that card. We're gonna break down that card next time, I think.
And Danganronpa also had a pretty silly card and a pretty silly title of a new generation stand tall galactic hero.
Yeah, maybe who knows? Maybe there's some degree of an Ace Attorney reference with that.
Because that is by far the stupidest name of any chapter Danganronpa had. Probably the stupidest of any Danganronpa game, at least I hope in the future.
We'll see.
And like I said,
obviously this coming chapter is just called Turnabout Samurai, but it definitely is going to be something.
Despite its silliness, I had very strong feelings on Chapter 3, and I'm curious if that will be at all similar to my feelings of this Chapter 3.
Yeah, and that's fair, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean just because the chapter looks or sounds ridiculous doesn't necessarily mean that there won't be some very interesting things that might go down potentially.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, no, I mean, it was a great time. Again, chapter 2 is really good. Like I said, we set the board really well. We have things to look forward to through the future. We keep getting these little teases of like Phoenix's life and like the fact that he actually has like a backstory that seems like it's going to be relevant to his story, because like I said, in the first chapter, we learned, he was friends with Larry, and Larry's part of why he became an attorney, and now we know that him and Edgeworth have a past.
Yep.
So like that's something, and it's interesting to note because they also are like similar ages. So again, who knows where that past could be from. Obviously they both went to law school, but it could be from there. It could be further back. But there's a lot of good stuff that's cooking, and I'm excited for chapter 3. Chapter 3 is going to be really interesting. But
I'm
no,
very
I think
curious
this
to hear your
format.
own thoughts on it.
But I think this format's really strong of getting an investigation and a trial in an episode. It makes for a pretty decent length episode, but nothing too ridiculous.
It's basically what I did for Danganronpa.
And I think we can run that format, and then that's the thing, right? Depending on the trial, depending on the chapter, then the chapter will either be 1 episode, 2 episodes, or 3 episodes if we go all the way, because we do know that trials can go up to 3 days, as we learned in this episode.
I really thought they were going to do it, but nope. Decisions mean nothing in this game.
This was a 2-day one. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, it is linear, but there are some decisions that are really funny, though. As we saw, because Grossberg and Red White are officially lovers. It is confirmed. We are officially fucking, because that's what you decided.
And this was before you could even do that.
So funny. It's not even just the option, it's the fact that like Phoenix is so committed to the bit. Like,
oh yeah.
He's just convinced in his heart that they're lovers. It's so great too, because at the beginning it's like I could never understand this. But then he's like way too into it, which does I don't know, man. I don't get me wrong, I understand that you like your big ghost titties, but I'm not convinced that you don't understand this forbidden love.
Trust me, the internet wants you to understand it more than anything.
Yeah. I mean, you
Again,
keep,
like
you
we
keep
said,
going back and forth with Edgeworth like that. I don't know, man. That's all I gotta say.
Phoenix, he's still in his infancy stage of the job. He's still got a whole world, a whole life of experiences to experience. And
they're going to be experiences, all right.
Who knows as he matures if those tastes will develop and change over time.
Yeah. It'll be really fun, though. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh man, we're actually like in it now. Like we're really in it, and that's pretty fun. But I think
now
that's pretty
you can
much
get
it.
excited.
Unless there's anything else you want to talk about this episode, this case.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I think next time will be Turnabout Samurai, and it will probably knowing Ace Attorney, it will probably get weirder. Because really, this case, if you exclude the fact that like we had Red White, who was a fucking just wild character, this case, and then I guess you also exclude the reveal at the end with the fact that Maya wasn't actually lying about the fact that she's a spirit medium. Other than that, this case wasn't too like absurd, I guess. Like it was somewhat grounded in reality for the most part. But like you said, you got a little glimpse of that title card for Chapter 3, and it looked wild.
Oh yeah, and I cannot wait to see how balls to the walls, weird and wild, and all that good pony shit we get.
Hell yeah.
So guys, that's gonna do it for this part. With 3 parts through, who knows how many more we're gonna go?
Yeah, this was just episode 3, so it just depends on how many cases and how long they are.
I'm looking forward to oh yes, I'm looking forward to the future. Hope you guys are too, and we will see you next time.